Hi everyone, this quick video is to show you how to request letters of recommendation from your teachers in Naviance. Remember to only request the letter of recommendation in Naviance after you have had an agreement either in writing through email or in person from the teacher indicating that they will write your letter. So you're going to start by logging into Naviance and you will see this opening page. You're going to go to the colleges part of the menu on the top right and click on that, and then click home, and then scroll down this page to apply to colleges, and you're going to click on letters of recommendation. So here you will see there are currently no requests. We're going to add a request here. And what you will notice is that instantly these colleges show up here below. And that's because in this sample student account, we have colleges that are in the colleges I'm applying to section. If you have no colleges in the active application or colleges I'm applying to section, and that's the section only for the schools that you plan to apply to, then you will see nothing here. But once the schools from your I'm thinking about list move into your applying to list, you will see them listed. The great thing about the information when they are listed is that it tells you how many are required, how many letters of recommendation are required from your teachers, and how many are allowed. The one to really pay attention to here is Keene State. So you see that they don't require any letters of recommendation, and they only allow Naviance to send one. Let's say you did add a school to your list that required 2 letters of recommendation, which is really quite unique, but more common among very competitive schools. If you did have 2 people writing your letters of recommendation, you would want to be really careful about this particular school that has 0 required and only 1 allowed. Because if you want, a particular teacher to write your letter of recommendation and send it to all your schools, you need to indicate that. So let's say, for example, Ms. Archambault was my my first teacher of choice in terms of a letter of recommendation. And I wanted her to send her letter to all my schools, including Keene State, which only allows 1 letter. So I would select all here. And then in this personal note down here, this is a great place to put, thank you, Ms. Archambault. My first deadline will likely be November 1st if you're applying early action, or that could be any date. And if you're not sure, you don't have to write anything like that here. Just a quick thank you note, I think, is great. Just something to acknowledge what you're asking them to do. And then you would submit the request. If, let's say, Mr. Bailey, who's no longer at HHS, but if Mr. Bailey was your second teacher, you would want to select the schools that would take his letter. So you'll see that UMass Lowell here, Stonehill here, and Franklin Pierce, they allow enough that a second letter of recommendation would be processed and sent through Naviance. I'm not clicking on Keene State because Ms. Archambault was my primary choice and they only allow 1 to be sent to that school. Okay, so in this case, we're going to thank you, Mr. Bailey, and then submit request. And what you will see now is that your letters have been requested, and this will update when it has been submitted. You can also cancel a request from here. But what this means is this teacher has now received an email indicating that you have added them as a recommender in Naviance. And also, when the teacher logs into their Naviance account, they will see you among any other students that they have agreed to write for listed along with your deadlines for your colleges. So that's how this feature works.